We were driving home from school, and I was always the last kid on the bus. And she would drive down our road, Center Road, and turn in our driveway and head back up the roads. I do remember looking out the window of the school bus and thinking, well, those are really oddly colored clouds. And in the time period that we turned in our driveway, the tornado actually passed by 500 meters up the road. We saw the bus headed back up the road, and she stopped. The lights on, and we were like, well, that's odd. It turns out afterwards I found out that in that time she had turned in the driveway and the tornado had passed by, it had taken out all the hydro poles and all the hydro lines across the road. So it turns out that the tornado had crossed and hit number 3 on top of the hill quite significantly. My sister-in-law's mom was home, play the odds and go in the basement, and luckily she did, because when she came back up there were massive trees that had gone through the house, and it was total devastation up there. The barn was gone, the house was totally demolished. The hill behind the house all the trees were gone, and the horses were actually blown back up that hill. Must have been from the backlash of the winds. And they had cuts and like pretty deep lacerations, and they were Mennonite women that were coming to tend the horses, that they had the skills and they had some medicines and stuff to help the horses. I remember it was a brown station wagon just stopped on the side of the road, and these lovely women came. And I still don't know who they were, but they came with sandwiches and thermoses of coffee, and they helped us there in the field to feed us while we were working, so we didn't have to stop. So much hiccup and getting rid of broken stuff everywhere. We're just relying on each other to, get the main necessities done, and make sure that the animals were tended, and make sure that everybody had food to eat and somewhere warm and dry to sleep. It was just genuine generosity. It was just what community did for community.